Hello everybody, it's Sarah and today I wanted to do the Meet the Community book tag. This tag was created by Which Kitten Reads and I was tagged by Erin from Booked and Busy, and I will leave both of their links to the videos in the description box down below, so definitely go and check them out. Now this tag is quite similar in its concept to a tag that I only did recently, which was the small booktuber tag. However, I still thought that the questions were different enough that it warranted me sitting down again and talking about those questions, and also anyway, who cares? Now the first question is of course, what is my name/channel name? And my name, hello, I'm Sarah. I said it already at the beginning of this video. And then my channel name is Voyage Through Worlds with the L in parentheses. My thoughts when I came up with the channel name kind of was that while reading, you kind of are traveling to different worlds through the words. And so I just thought it was a nice idea to kind of put that in my channel name in some way. Question number 2 is where am I from? And I am of course from Vienna. I am from Austria. I speak German originally. English is only my second language. However, I do read mostly in English, so that is why my channel is in English as well. Question number 3 is, do I have any pets? And sadly, no, I do not. The flat that I'm in doesn't allow pets, otherwise I would probably have a cat. Although maybe not, because I'd feel bad for a cat because I feel like I'm not up to taking care of one yet. Question number 4 is a binge-worthy Netflix show. And I do not usually binge any shows, to be honest. However, now there's Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix and I do regularly binge that show. Other shows that I really enjoy are Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-joo, if you're into K-dramas. I just personally really enjoy K-dramas because you have one season of 16 to 20 episodes and that's it then. There aren't any more seasons after that. I do not have to have the commitment to stay with a show for like 20 seasons or something. So I do binge K-dramas every now and again. Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-joo is my favorite. And then also anime-wise, because I do sometimes still binge anime, my favorite anime on Netflix, that's at least on Netflix in Austria, is Food Wars or Shokugeki no Soma, which is just hilarious and always makes me really, really hungry. The next question is, who is my instant buy authors? And I really only have 2 instant buy authors where I will buy every single book by them and try to find every single like short story and whatever that they put out. The first of those is of course Brandon Sanderson, even though I have not yet gotten all of his books and I have not yet been able to read all of his books, but generally yes, he is an auto buy author and I do have the goal to just have all of his books at some point in the future, possibly the near future. And my other auto buy author is of course Anne Bishop, which is the author of my favorite series of all time. I do own all of her novels. However, she has put out some short story collections that are just no longer available and no longer in print, and I'm still trying to get to them somehow. The next question is, do I have any other hobbies other than books and reading? And I did start drawing and painting again in quarantine. I haven't for the past month or so during exams, but I did start really enjoying that again. I don't know if you can really call it a hobby, but I guess K-pop is one of my interests, one of my biggest interests at the moment. And I do love collecting K-pop albums, so I guess you could call that a hobby. And then otherwise, I just love going to the museum and I don't do it often enough. And also traveling could be called a hobby, I guess, as well. But my main hobby, I would say, is still books and reading. The next question is my favorite bookish or nerdy swag that I own. And to be honest, I don't really have anything in that direction. I looked around my room and I couldn't find anything. I mean, maybe you could count The World of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin, which is like this companion, huge history book about Westeros as bookish swag, since it's additional to the books, and I do really love it. I love the illustrations that are inside as well. And then otherwise I do collect like Studio Ghibli, Totoro stuff. Not just Totoro, Studio Ghibli in general. I just happen to have the most of Totoro. And there's this cute one that Hannah got me once, and there's like little suit sprites and a little catch bus in there, and of course another little Totoro. So yeah, maybe you'd count that as nerdy swag, I guess. And otherwise, nerdy swag, I of course have loads of K-pop stuff, but I don't know if that counts as bookish or as nerdy swag, to be honest. Next question is a series I love that no one talks about, and you all will know which series I'm going to talk about, and that is The Black Jewels by Anne Bishop, because this series deserves so much more and no one talks about it. And I'm always so incredibly excited when I find someone who has read it. This series is a dark, epic, high fantasy series set in this world that has been perverted and corrupted for years. Society is almost beyond repair. Now one day there's a prophecy of which the living myth, Dreams Made Flesh, who will come and bring society back on the right path. And we follow a bunch of characters whose lives are changed by the prophecy and whose lives will be changed by the coming of which. And I love this series so much. It's also, by the way, the series that very much inspired Sarah J. Maas in a lot of her writing. And if you have read the series and anything by Sarah J. Maas, you will see that it is very obvious. But yeah, I love it, and this needs to be given more love. And I don't know why it doesn't get more love. I mean, I know it's adult fantasy written by a woman, but it still needs to be given more love. Lastly, let's tag some people, and I'm going to tag Kira from the book Bella, I'm going to tag Raj from Rajathon, and I'm going to tag Teresa from A Reading Elf. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe think about giving me a thumbs up and also maybe subscribing. Leave your comments down below if you have some more questions for me and if there's anything more you want to know about me. And with that said, all the links to my social media are in the description box down below, so go and check those out, and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye!